Thank you, Dr. Craig, for coming and speaking to us tonight. I found out this weekend last weekend that my pastor, Joel Walters, was in your class at Trinity.
Is that right? Wow.
Back in the 80s, I think. This is a question that when I showed it to my son tonight, who's here tonight, and he's 12 years old, he said, I was just wondering that this last Sunday. My question is it difficult to argue for the historicity and authenticity of the gospel accounts of the resurrection when there is an apparent discrepancy with the sign of Jonah?
With what?
With the sign of Jonah.
Oh.
3 days and 3 nights versus on the third day.
Mm-hmm.
When, according to the traditional reckoning, Friday crucifixion to Sunday resurrection doesn't quite contain 3 days and 3 nights? Or is there a better alternative to the traditional Passion timeline that is more internally consistent?
Yeah. No, I don't think there's any problem there. These are all idioms, and whether it says on the third day or after 3 days or 3 days and 3 nights, in Jewish reckoning, a part of a day counts as a whole day. So Jesus was interred on Friday. He was in the tomb on Saturday. The women found it empty on Sunday morning, and so that counts as 3 days later. In fact, oddly enough, because Sabbath begins in the evening, if Jesus had been interred at 5 o'clock Friday afternoon, and the women found the tomb empty at 7 o'clock Saturday evening, they could have said in Jewish reckoning he was raised on the third day, because the day begins at sundown at 6 o'clock Saturday night. So there isn't any inconsistency here. This is just a Jewish idiom that is I think, consistent with Jesus' crucifixion on Friday and then the resurrection on Sunday.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.